This is Bishop Jackson coming to you with a sliver of life. Genesis chapter 3 verses 23 through 24 has left me with a good thought. When Adam and Eve sinned, they ran the risk of getting in touch or taking from the tree of life and living in perpetuity with a fallen nature and passing that on to all humanity in perpetuity, meaning that they would live forever with a fallen nature. Now, and pass that on to their children and children's children. And so what God thought to do was to put them out of the garden so as to protect the tree of life from contaminated humans, and that contaminated humans wouldn't be confined, if you will, to live forever and ever in a fallen state. Now, the lesson I get from God from this is that you and I, we have family, friends, associates, co-workers, just folk just going to be in our midst. And our spirit man is our tree of life. And our soul is our garden, our mind, our will, our emotion, and everything that accesses our mind, will, and emotions. It comes through us, through our eyes, our ears, our sense of hearing, seeing, touching, tasting, and feeling. And so we have to be particular about who we allow in our garden. And the message that I get from God is, if you want to protect your spirit man, you have to determine who in your garden is fallen. And those people that are fallen in your garden that would destroy or come in contact with your spirit, those people you have to put out of your garden. Now, you don't have to be Phi Beta Kappa in theology to know who's bad for you. In your deepest recesses of your spirit, the people that are really bad for you, just the thought of them, just the thought of being in their presence is very vexing to your spirit. And if you have people in mind, and I know you're probably thinking of some folk right now, that are just vexing to your spirit, not because of any fault of your own, but there's just something about that person that's toxic to you. For the sake of your tree of life, for the sake of your spirit, you've got to put folk out of your garden. If you don't, they'll touch your spirit. They will defile your tree of life. So think. Pay attention to who you allow in your garden. And those people that prove toxic to your garden, I don't care who it may be, current lover, family, friends, associates, co-workers, whoever they may be, people who prove to be toxic to your garden, put them out of your garden. And put angels with flaming swords up to keep them out. Don't be like a dog and return to your own vomit. Because even when you escape the presence of people that are toxic to you, the temptation is always to allow them back in your garden. Don't allow a devil to come back in your garden. This is a sliver of life from Bishop Jackson. Have a Jesus-filled day. God bless you.